Hi, Joe Cerrone.
And Alan Rosen.
Welcome to CAD-117, Intermediate AutoCAD in our weekly Zoom classroom meeting. Alrighty, so as we look at the main splash page, we're running our Zoom meeting, 10:30, and we use the same link every week. I made a YouTube video last night. Some students were asking about one of the modeling questions from the last chapter. And so if we take a look at this, 17 module 2. And these are just help files. And so one of the students asked, well, how do I create the solid area here? And so I made a quick video showing how to do that. So if we kind of walk through. And so if you do have some questions, you can email us and we'll give you a video assist as we go through and work with these different files, because videos sometimes communicate more easily some of the textbook applications. And then we've released module 4, and we open up the classroom, the Zoom classroom, with questions. So if you tune in, or if you attend our weekly Zoom classroom meeting, we go through any questions that you may have from the previous chapters. This week's assignment, you have an architectural and a mechanical option here. We have this guest cottage right here, 4.1. And so this is just a tiny house. It's 18 feet by 15 feet. It's got a bathroom and a closet. And then as we work through it, we'll create the floor plan drawing for that. We'll add the doors, the labels, window schedule for that exercise. And so it's a drawing exercise. And then if we come back to our D2L and take a look at the product itself, the other exercise is the mechanical, and that's with these cams and showing how to create the geometry for that. And there's 2 of those. And so one of them is the cam and the other one's this Geneva cam. Here's the lecture information. Review questions are bonus. Let's take a look at module 4. And our due dates. So module 3 is due on the 15th, and then module 4, which we're releasing today, is due on the 22nd. And if we go to the content area, here's our module 4, AutoCAD Basics. And since we're in the intermediate course, we've done a lot of the basics. And so we adapt the basics for intermediate concepts. And so we're going to create this architectural drawing of the cottage. Again, here's the PDF of those exercises. Here's our title blocks for those drawings. And then here's the videos for those. And so if we look at 4A, here's our video taking us through our geometric constructions. Back to video tutorials, 4B. And they're right from the textbook. And the construction techniques are still valid, depending on which version of AutoCAD you're using, because we're using the basic commands and then we're bringing them up to a vocational level where we're introducing how to put the proper dimensioning standards on for architectural drawings, put the proper dimensioning standards on for mechanical drawings according to ASME Y14.2. And so as we go through the detailing exercise, we have the information for creating those drawings for you. Back to the module 4. Alrighty, so that's our module 4. It's pretty straightforward, as we go through and we cover, this information. If we look at our PowerPoint learning objectives, we're looking at the AutoCAD screen layout, being able to work with units, limits, layers, line types, and line weights, and then being able to work with our coordinate systems and different draw and modify and inquiry commands. And so as we work through the LOs or learning objectives, we're creating these multi-view drawings for mechanical parts and floor plans for architectural parts. And then the book does a great job of just kind of reinforcing our CAD knowledge with Autodesk product. Alrighty. Back to the main splash page. All right, keep an eye on the calendar of events. And as you can see that we're in module 4 right now, and that's due on the 22nd, and then we'll release module 5 next week. As we get closer to the midterm, we'll talk more about that. And remember, if you need additional assistance, Al and I are there at the Skokie campus, and you can email us, but you're welcome to come in on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays to attend some in-class assistance. With that, I'm going to turn it back to you, Al. Is there anything else that we want to talk about before I stop the recording and we open things up for questions?
No, not at all. I think we covered great things.
Alrighty then, I'm going to stop the recording and we're going to open the Zoom classroom.